Hello again. Today we're going to go through some more mount escapes. Excited to get to it, so let's start. So again, we went over the basics of defense, elbows tight, protecting the collars. So now we're going to talk about a UPA escape. And with that one, we're taking our arm and trapping over their arm so that they can't brace out with it as far. And then this arm, it's already inside protecting, so I like to take and get like a press across her chest to help, because we're going to roll that way. And for the first one, we're going to pretend the person doesn't brace out. So she's just going to cup around my shoulder, and I'm going to grab the collar. I've got this locked in nice and tight, and I'm going to take this foot and block her ankle so she can't step out that way. And now it's a bridge, but it's not a bridge up, it's a bridge to the side. And I'm going to look to the side as I go. And I'm pressing my elbow into her chest, locking this in, and I'm just coming up and over into guard. It's not a sweep, it's an escape, because we're in mount. You can only get sweeps if you're in a guard. We're just reversing the position. We're in a way better position when we end up on top in guard. So again, we're here, just got mounted or whatever. They're working on their offense, we're on defense. We get to sweep or trap this arm. And the first one, she's got her hand in, so I'm across her chest with this arm. I block the foot, and now it's a bridge up and that way, okay? So I'm bridging up and turning over into a guard, okay? Second one, we'll change the angle a little bit. This one, she's got her hand around my head. So she's got a cross face in, she's down tight, but I got this trap. And maybe she's posting out with this hand here. So what I'm gonna do, when I go, I'm gonna block and act like I'm sweeping that way, but obviously she's bracing with that hand. But as I go, she loosens up her head. You know, she doesn't have this down pressure, but her arm is underneath my head. So what I'm gonna do is fake this way, make sure I pin her arm under my head, and then I'm gonna switch my feet, block the other foot, pinch on her arm so she can't take it out, and take her over this way in the guard. So, again, we're here, I trap, she's around my head, maybe looking for an Ezekiel choke. What I'm gonna do is fake a bridge this way, pin her arm behind my head, and then quickly go to the other side, blocking her feet, or her foot, and coming up in guard. So we're going to show the footwork a second here from the other angle. So while this is going on, when I'm sweeping, I'm either hooking this foot for the fake to go that way, but then when I want to go back this way, and I've got her arm trapped under my head, I'm going to switch and go this way. I never want to have both, because she can just grapevine this leg, so push your leg out, and I won't be able to bridge because she'll have that leg trapped. So I always want the opposite leg free, okay? So we start, I'm faking this way, so I trap, she's down tight around my head, I bridge, and then when I decide to go the other way, this comes out, this goes in, and I roll back this way, okay? So that's your first two sweeps. Not sweeps, reversals. Okay, again, we're in mount. Now we're gonna look at when she starts her attack. I've got my defense in. She's gonna reach in to start maybe setting up a choke deep in my collar here. I'm gonna take my protection hands and get a grip on her sleeve. And at the same time, I'm gonna grab her just above the tricep here and pull this in tight, okay? Then I'm gonna block her foot again, and now this elbow is gonna play a role. I don't want her bracing out with this knee, so I'm gonna lock that knee in here. And now, again, this is a bridge that way, but I'm also gonna look. That really helps me, even if she puts her hand out, so get down tight. Even if she puts her hand, walks her hand out this way, as I'm sweeping, when I look, I can still come up. arching my back and looking over is what gives me that. So again, we're here, take that out. We're here, she decides to come in for the choke. I sneak, because this can be kind of sneaky. They're looking for that choke. All we're doing, we're already protecting. We're just grabbing her sleeve here. And we're grabbing this, and then we lock it in, okay? Come up here, block that knee with this elbow, and now I'm gonna bridge, but I'm bridging to the side that I wanna get the reversal to. So I come here, I look back, and I come up. And that's what makes that sweep possible. And you're really taking advantage of that when she grabs the collar. You're really taking advantage, getting this locked in and holding it close. And you have to watch out for the other hand coming in, obviously, because if she brings this hand in across my neck, this is where she's going to get inside the collar, and now she's going to get an X choke, something like that. We can't wait for that to happen. We have to lock this in, set up our sweep, and go. So now she's wary to that. So she's going to switch her head over to this side and get low, because she knows she's putting her center of gravity over here to prevent the reversal, right? So I've got this locked in. She puts her head over there. What I'm going to do is, she might be way out. I'm going to try the sweep a little bit. That brings her in close. I'm going to grab her collar, lock it in, and now I'm going to pull my head to the other side of her head. Now I'm ready to do the sweep again. Same mechanics with my feet. I'm going to come up and over. Okay? One more time. So we're here, she starts her attack. I lock it in. Here, she shifts her body weight because she's seen this sweep before. Shifts her body weight over there. It's pretty far away maybe, so you can kind of bridge a little, bring her in closer, grab that far collar. Now you're gonna drag. I still have, pop up a little, I still have this grip. Okay, so this arm is still secured. So we're here, I get the collar, and I have to pull myself to this side of her head. Now I'm ready to do the sweep. And again, I'm gonna look and come over, okay? So those are a few reversals. I know I kept saying sweep, but hard for me to get out of that habit because usually we're teaching sweeps, but these are basically escapes from mount, and you're ending up with a reversal. No points, but you're in a way better position being in their closed guard than being mounted. So thanks again, Jody. Hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you next time.